here, and as you can see from the facade and also my background, I'm actually in Los Angeles right now. But joining me from a more remote location, we have Krypton. Hello there.
Hey,
How are
hey.
you today?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. How are you? I have to ask.
I'm doing okay. I mean, it's testing out my arm strength here. Maybe next time I should have like a what's it called, the selfie stick, but I don't know
Oh,
if
yes.
that's gonna help out either way because I still have to lift it. However, we are here for your guesting. You're going to be performing a couple of songs, but before that, can you tell us a little bit about your background information? How did you become a singer?
So, how I became a singer? I actually don't know. I feel like it has been embedded in me since I was a kid. I believe I got my talent when I was like around four. Let's just say
Mhm.
four, and from then on, I started to like love music even more because I remember when I was little. My parents would always ask me to sing in the karaoke, and I would always cry because I was so nervous. There were a lot of people watching me, expecting me to like sing. I wanted to sing, but then at the same time, I was so nervous. So I don't know.
So, what was one of the songs that you would usually sing for your karaoke sessions?
Ooh, that's a very good one because one of my go-to karaoke is going to be. I'm not going to tell you because I'm going to sing it tonight.
Oh, okay. I mean, you can tell us the title, of course.
Oh yes, I'm going. I love that song called "Ikaw Nga" by South Border.
Oh,
Yes.
well, I do enjoy that song. I think there's like another version that I like by another artist. His name is Michael
Michael
Pangilinan. He did a
Pangilinan,
version
yes.
of it. Yeah, is that the kind of version you're doing, or are you going to be doing like the more original version?
Actually, it's so funny because I was looking for the instrumental and I haven't heard Michael sing the song yet. So basically, I made my own style of the song. So yeah.
Okay. So
Hmm.
aside from starting off with the karaoke, as of course you and a lot of Filipinos
Oh yeah.
have,
Mhm.
what else made you decide that you would like to pursue a career in the music industry?
Honestly, I just really feel like singing because since I was in nursery, let's just say nursery, my classmates would always hear me sing everywhere I go, and it's so funny because they would tell me, "Oh, stop singing already. We've had enough." Until I went here to Toronto, Canada. I'd still
Mhm.
I'd still do the same. I still sing too much. Even when I'm in the bathroom, I'd still sing because I don't know. I just really love to sing, and also what made me decide to take this opportunity is because I just really love to like connect with a lot of people through my passion through singing. So
Have you created any original songs?
honestly, I have not, but there's in the works.
Okay.
We You guys had a guest in the past. His name is Marky Yu, and we were planning to have like a four quartet. Quartet, is that what you want to?
Okay.
Is that what you call
Yeah,
it? Yeah,
sure.
quartet. So yeah, so we're going to have like original song, and we're going to have a. It's not a cover, so we're going to sing an original song. So
Are
I can't
you
wait
more
to. Yeah.
interested in like the writing portion of it, or are you more of someone who is more geared towards the performance aside from like just the whole writing of it?
Actually, that's a good question. I love to write because when I try to write songs, I try to make myself feel more vulnerable because you want your song to be tender so that your audience, when you perform that song, they're going to understand why you're doing it, why you're singing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what is like one of the main factors you would like to include if you were to create a song for yourself?
Hmm. Probably a lot of emotions. I'm going to
Okay.
include a lot of emotions. Yeah, because that is one of the most important thing for a singer to have because you are not just a singer, you are a storyteller basically, and you have to convey your audience to make them feel how you feel deep
That's
inside.
true.
Mhm.
So, what is the first song you're going to be performing for us, and what sort of emotion would you like us to feel?
So the first song that I'll be performing tonight is made popular by no other than Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh,
And
is
this
it
one,
driver's license?
yes.
Oh, I'm so ready for it. Let's go.
Yes.
Okay, so what made you decide to sing driver's license?
Well, first of all, it kind of relates to me. A lot of not a lot of my friends, but a few of my friends kind of know the reason why I love that song. But I'm not going to disclose as to know why. But
That's okay. That's
yes,
okay.
and I really love how you kind of like use your full voice, your head voice. I don't know all
She
the
does use
technicality
a
when it
lot of
comes to yes.
variety. Uh-huh.
Yes,
And let's
exactly.
just say, oh, hello, sorry.
Hello.
There's just people there. It's an occurrence. I do have to apologize if my
Oh
background
no.
noise is very, very loud. I'm in the process of here. But
Oh, don't
we are
worry. I
excited
meddle a
to
lot.
hear. We are excited to hear your version of driver's license. I don't think I've heard a guy sing driver's license aside from Leroy. I don't know if you know Leroy Sanchez, but
Yes,
he's like
yes.
an artist here, and
I love
he's the only
Leroy.
one that I've heard sing driver's license. So, did you have to change the octave of the song, or is it fairly similar to the original?
I kind of changed the key.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Well, let's get to it. Wishers, here is a cover by Krypton with the title of Driver's License, originally by Olivia Rodrigo, here on Wish USA.
I got my driver's license last week, like we always talked about. Guess you were excited for me to finally drive up to your house. But today I drove through the suburbs, crying 'cause you weren't around. And you're probably with that blonde guy who always made me out. He's so much older than me. He's everything I'm insecure about. Yet today I drove through the suburbs, 'cause how could I ever love someone else? And I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. 'Cause you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street. And all my friends are tired of hearing how much I miss you. But I kinda feel sorry for them, 'cause they'll never know you the way that I do. Yet today I drove through the suburbs and pictured I was driving home to you. And I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way no one. Oh, and I just can't imagine how you could be so okay that I'm gone. Guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. You said forever, now I drive alone past your streets. Red lights, stop signs, I still see your face in the white cars, front yards. Can't drive past the places we used to go to, 'cause you know I still love you, babe. Sidewalks we crossed, I still hear your voice in the traffic. We're laughing over all the noise. God, I'm so blue, no we're through, 'cause you know I still love you, babe. And I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. 'Cause you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. You said forever, now I drive alone past your street.
Guys, I was muted, but that was Krypton with his cover of Driver's License here on Wish USA. He does have a couple more songs for us, but we're going to go into a short break before we continue. So stay tuned here on Wish USA. Wishers Tea Time. And joining me, of course, is still none other than Krypton. He does have a couple more songs for us, but before we do have him sing his next song, let's have him tell us why exactly this is one of his favorite songs.
So one of the main reasons why I love this song is, first of all, the way this song is being performed every time a singer sings that song. Because first of all, I can use my falsetto because I'm such a fan of falsettos, and this song was actually made by South Border. It was made original by South Border, and I remember when I was growing up, I was watching a TV series called Mulawin. I don't know if you have heard.
I know that.
Yes,
I know
Angel
that.
Lux, yes,
Angel
Angel Luxin and Richard Kucharz. Yes. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to sing this song for sure. Because it takes back so much memories for me. That's the reason why I picked this song.
And honestly, I feel like for the longest time, I didn't even know what the title of the song was.
Really?
Because like the first thing that you would hear is the like the long instrumentals. You know how the introduction is so long? For the original song, and
exactly.
So I'd be thinking, what is the actual title of this? And then I find out later on that it's actually Ikaw Nga. So I was like, oh, all this time I could have looked it up. And the thing is, I'm not very familiar with like Filipino artist names, like just names in general. So I was like, who is the one who sang that? So what sort of dynamics should we hear from this song for you?
Oh, number one, there's a lot of falsettos. Number two, there's going to be a few of the riffs and runs. So
okay,
those are the two major things that you guys have to keep in mind once you guys listen to the song that I'll be singing.
And for this song, there's more than one singer. So they have different voice levels and also different tones. How are you able to incorporate that as a single singer?
As a single singer, that's a very difficult question because, you know, in my case, I like to kind of like imitate a lot of singers. So I just basically, I'm going to sing this part. And then if I know how to kind of like do the second voice, I'm going to do the second voice as well. So that's how I basically just do it. So.
Okay, all right. Well, wishers, I hope you guys are ready because here is another cover, one that is loved by many Filipinos out there. It's the song Ikaw Nga, and the cover is by Krypton here on Wish USA.
La la. Yeah. La la la. La 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 la. Heto na naman, nag-iisip, minsa'y nagtataka. Nasa akin ang lahat, bakit nang ngulilaw? At na makita ka, ibang sigla aking nadarama. Pag-ibig nga ba ito? Ako'y nangangamba. Nais kong ipagtapat sa'yo, sana'y dinggin mo ang lihim ng pusong ito. Kahit na tayo'y magkaibang mundo, ikaw nga ang siyang hanap-hanap. Kay tagal ako'y nangarap, lumuluhod, nakikiusap. Ako ay mahalin mo, sinta. Ikaw nga ang siyang magbabago sa aking buhay. Handang iwanan ang lahat upang makapiling ka, sinta. Nang makilala ka, ibang sigla aking nadarama. Alam kong pag-ibig ito, anong ligaya. Nais kong ipagtapat sa'yo, sana'y pagbigyan, dinggin ang puso kong ito. Kahit na tayo'y magkabilang mundo, ikaw
Krypton with a cover of Ikaw Nga. And of course, we're not going to let it end here. He has one more song for us. So hopefully you guys stay tuned here on Wish USA. Here. We're still in our last segment for Wishers Tea Time. And of course, we're not going to end this live stream just like that because Krypton here still has one more song for us. However, before we do go into your final song, where would the Wishers be able to find you?
Oh, definitely. I actually wrote a lot here. So you can follow me on my Instagram accounts at Music Quero. So at Music and then Quero, Quero. And then I have another dedicated song covers. It's called at Falsetto. So falsetto and then NES. And then for any skincare stuff, you can follow me, Customer Krypton. Thanks. So
are you someone who works in like the skincare stuff? Like, do you create your own products, or are you just like an endorser?
No, I'm just a skincare junkie.
Oh,
yes.
Skincare junkie. What is like one of the major, what do you think is one of the most important parts of skincare?
Sunscreen. Sunscreen is very important for each and everyone.
Nice answer. I was waiting for it.
Yes, because if you can have a lot of treatments on your face, but if you don't protect what is already good on your skin, you're going to get like wrinkles and fine lines, and then much worse, you're going to get like skin cancer. So please.
So speaking of like one of the more important things that you find in terms of skincare, what is one thing or an attribute that you think singers should have? Like one of the most important attributes
for a singer should have?
Yes.
First of all, you have to remember to be strong and independent, because not all the time your friends and supporters will be there for you. So you have to be your own supporter regardless of how many events that you attend to. And you know, your friends and family have their own lives as well. So you really have to keep encouraging yourself even though you feel discouraged. It is okay to, if you feel like giving up, do not give up. Instead, rest and then recharge and then get up. I have actually learned this quotation from one of the books that I have read in the past. It goes by this. So if you can breathe, you can stand. And if you can stand, you can fight.
That's very, very good advice, definitely, especially for the music industry, mainly because in general, art forms are very difficult to sort of, what's the word, like succeed in. So it could be very discouraging, especially if after a while and you still haven't seen any progress. So that is very wonderful advice for fellow singers. And for the next song that you do have for us, you did mention that it's dedicated to a couple of people. So tell us a little bit about this next song that you have.
So this next song is actually, I'm going to take you guys back in, I don't know, 2010 or 2011. This was born at the same time with, you guys have probably heard the song called When I Look at You by Miley Cyrus. Yes, so this one is by Paramore. And so it's called The Only Exception. And I am dedicating this song to all of my cousins in the Philippines. And I hope you guys like my song because I miss you guys so much.
Are we name dropping those cousins in the Philippines, or we're just going to keep them cousins in the Philippines?
Oh, sure. I'm going to name them. That's for sure. Hello to my cousin, Kelvin Quero, Jessica Asmin, Alvin Quero. I have a lot of cousins in the Philippines. So in general, hello. Love you guys.
All right. Well, wishers, I hope you guys are ready for this final song. And I highly recommend you send in your support and love for Krypton on our YouTube chat. So with that being said, here is Krypton with his cover of Paramore's The Only Exception here on Wish USA.
cry and curse at the wind. He broke his own heart and I watched as he tried to read a simple aid. And my mama swore that she would never let herself forget. And that was the day that I promised I've never sing of love if it does not exist. But darling, you are the only exception. 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 Maybe I know somewhere deep in my soul the love never lasts, and we've got to find other ways to make it alone and keep a straight face. And I've always lived like this, keeping a comfortable distance. And up until now I sworn to myself that I'm content with loneliness, because none of it was ever worth the risk. Well, you are the only exception. 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 I've got a tight grip on reality, but I can't let go of what's in front of me here. I know you're living in the morning when you wake up. Leave me with some kind of proof it's not a dream. You are the only exception. 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 And I'm on my way to believing. Oh, and I'm on my way to believing.
Which was the only exception here on Wish USA. And of course, this is actually the final segment for Wishers Tea Time. But before we do let Krypton leave, where can the Wishers find you again?
Oh yes, definitely. So you can also, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called Krypton Quero. So Krypton and then Quero, Quero. And you can also follow me on my Instagram accounts at Music Quero, at Falset Tones, at Customer Krypton Things. And also, I would like to say thank you to Marky Productions for giving me this opportunity, especially to Marky You. So if you guys feel like you want to improve your talent, make sure to message us on MH Productions Facebook page. Follow us on Instagram at Marky Productions _TikTok at Marky Productions. And can I say hi to my
Of course, yes. Do your shout outs. Now is your shout out time.
All right. So again, hello to my cousins in the Philippines, Kelvin Quero, Jessica Hasmin, Melma Quero, Rose Ann, Alvin Quero, Nelson J, Kuya Christian Quero. Who else have I missed? There's a lot of them. And also to my MH family, hello, Dashley Go. Finally, I'm giving you a shout out. Hello, Marga, Kuya Ermin, aka Monzon Media, Tracy May, Lola Juvel. You're probably watching there. Little brother, Zach, Ariel Perez, Mac Webster. I actually thought of you when I was singing that song, the very last song. Who else have I missed? I think that's pretty much it.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me for Wishers Tea Time. I do have to, apologize for this sort of setup, but hopefully I definitely learned a lesson, everybody. Bring a selfie stick.
Yes.
My arm is totally it's been like this the entire time, so I'm glad I didn't have arm day today. However, once again, that was Krypton, and he did perform a couple of songs. If you missed any of it, you can rewind the live stream or just look him up on all of his social media. And with that being said, Wishers, I do have to say goodbye because this is my final segment for Wishers Tea Time. But don't forget, my name is Tej, and this is Wishers Tea Time. Next up, we have Saturday Night with Jelly Kiss, only here on Wish USA.